15, 2025. First things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. What did y'all think? Did y'all like it? I feel like this was a good episode. I feel like it's a lot of little cliffhangers that happened. First of all, the whole fact that that Vaughn was getting choked out and everything. He done did all that talking. Can't even handle this one dude. That was one cliffhanger. Excuse me. That was one cliffhanger. Then the fact that Drew don't showed up to Sunny Place to myself, if he don't do what he want, then Michael gonna go to jail. And Justine, aka 88 Turner, excuse me. Justine, aka 88 Turner, was listening and stuff like that. What else? Stella. Stella done got caught slipping. Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, Stella don't got caught slipping allegedly because we don't know. It's just been implied that she has been committing fraud or whatever. It's definitely been implied. I'm hoping that he got it wrong. I'm hoping that this is the start of his downfall because Drew been getting away with way too much stuff. He been getting away with way too much stuff. I was like, okay, now there's too many people he done upset now. I said, oh, y'all can take him down some type of way. But yeah, where do we start? Where do we begin? Because I didn't know. I didn't know if I wanted to begin with the fact with Curtis and Jordan or if I wanted to begin with 88 Turner. Cause I was like, every time they cut to the scene with Jordan, I was hoping that Curtis was gone by now, especially since he had a date playing with his wife. But every time they showed him, next thing you know, he over here with some doggone champagne and stuff. They over here drinking. Well, I think he didn't get a chance to drink though. Then with 88 Turner, I said, now Turner, you could have easily came up with some type of excuse. Cause Donna ended up inviting her to have pizza with them and stuff like that. And I was like, she could have came up with any excuse to get up out of there, to leave. She done ate pizza. She done got comfortable. She's sitting down and stuff, asking him about when he started making pizza and stuff. I said, Sonny, y'all must got her. I said, you get it close, Sonny. I said, if you hadn't been interrupted, I don't know if she was about to leave. I think Drew had knocked on the door. I don't think she was about to leave. I don't know. I forgot, y'all. But either way it go, I was like, look, one more time together, you got her, Sonny. You got her. But okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. So Portia was trying on dresses, and I liked the yellow dress. She done came out of here with the black dress. I mean, it was cute too, but I liked the yellow one. But yeah, she was trying on dresses and talking to Trina. I thought this was gonna be the same when she finally was honest with her. No, everybody's still lying like it ain't nothing. But yeah, she was just trying on dresses and just talking about how, she was nervous and it's been a long time since she got dressed up because, the last time was the nursing ball and they've been going through so much and Trina was just trying to encourage her. I mean, it's a good portion of the show due to a special report, but now I know who punched Drew, Michael. Yeah, he done punched him. I thought the shirt, look, I was looking for a blue shirt the whole episode before they went back or whatever, because I remember when they showed the promo yesterday at the end of the episode, it was a blue shirt. I was like, he don't look like he got on no blue shirt to me. But yeah, he the one who punched him. But yeah, to finish with Portia now, like I said, she was just trying on dresses and talking to Trina about, what's going on with her and Curtis and being nervous and all this other stuff. Curtis still at Jordan's place. He tells her that her place is fantastic. Michael ends up saying that they can't avoid Drew forever because he came there with Wiley and Tracy was trying to warn him without warning him. And he was like, they can't avoid him forever. And I said, you should have left while you had a chance. He done set you up. I thought he was going to have the police come in there and arrest him or something. But he basically saying he going to. But yeah, excuse me. He told her how he appreciate what she trying to do, but they can't avoid him forever. Martin doesn't understand how Stella could hang out with Tracy because they came in there or whatever, and they end up seeing Drew and Martin together. And Drew made a face. I said, he done did something. He done did it. He done called the folks on Stella, y'all. He done called the folks. They done showed up. I said, they act like they know what's what. They act like they got proof. They talking about they got some questions for her. I said, I'm hoping that she didn't do it and that he walking into the trap. I don't know how that would work, but I'm just hoping. Because Drew done got away with so much stuff, and nobody done took this man down yet. Ain't no way he's supposed to keep getting away with stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what else. Vaughn ends up telling Josh that she's been scored from the mission. I'm thinking that Brennan called because, the last we seen, Colette was telling him to remove her because she knew and stuff. He over here, I guess he got authority over her or something because I'm like, he can't tell her what to do. I said, Brennan sent both of them. How you going to send her away? He told me, you been scored from the mission because, you know Britt, so you going to jeopardize it. I'm not going to do that. I said, I wonder if he was just trying to protect her because they showed him looking at the ring and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe he was just trying to be protective or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, she didn't want to go. She was like, she could just stay. It's a big, resort. She could be anywhere. Britt's not going to see her and all this other stuff. But she ends up saying she going to take the little tablet back or whatever. But by the time she came back, he was getting, I said, he did all that talk. He over here getting choked out by this one dude. He seen the dude with the weapon. He tried to take it and everything like that. I'm skipping ahead. But yeah, he tried to take the weapon or whatever. I guess he didn't succeed because they showed him. Obviously, he didn't succeed. They showed him, he choking him. She came in there. At first, I thought somebody going to poison her or something because when they showed it Monday, the promo, she was like squinting her eyes and stuff like that. But now I know why she was squinting her eyes because he was right there. They was real close. I said, hopefully she ain't get burned. But I don't know, y'all. But Jason done made it. Spoiler alert. Let's see what else. Excuse me. Britt was talking to this guy. Oh, I got a question for people who seen the episode. The dude that came after Vaughn, was that the same dude that had was talking to Jason? Was that the same dude or they just all wear the same stuff? They look like they a part of some type of crooked stuff. You know, when they be, I don't know what to call it. You know, when they be having a little red right there tucked in their shirt and stuff. He look like he a part of a, I don't want to say assassin crew or something. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, was that the same person talking to Jason? But yeah, let's see. Like I said, Britt was talking to some guy trying to find Von Room, and then the guy that was talking to Corlette, he ended up catching her and telling her he in charge of her. The dude put her in charge. I mean, the dude put him in charge of her, so she got to listen to him and all this other stuff. I said she gonna have to watch him. But good thing Jason's there. Hopefully she don't make a scene or say anything and blow his cover, or maybe the dude already know who Jason is. I don't know. But yeah, and he don't even know Josh is there. But yeah, let's see. He ends up stopping her and reminding her that she there to do a job and stuff like that, and his job is to look after her and make sure she doing what she's supposed to do. They end up showing Jason. Like I said, the guy was talking to him, and I was wondering, was that the same guy? Donna ends up inviting Turner to eat pizza and everything, and she was like, first she couldn't do it. Sonny ends up interfering, and then she agreed. And I said, yeah, it won't be long now, Sonny. You almost got it. You almost got it, Sonny. She wants you bad. But she was just telling him at first, although she sticking to what she said about the gifts because she can't accept no gifts, she want to apologize because, he was just trying to look out for her. And that's how he got her. That's how he got her. No. We'll see how that plays out. Hold on. Let's see. Trina was saying how she doesn't want Portia to hide anything from her, but she's still lying. She didn't tell her the truth. Isaiah ends up asking Felicia if he owes. He didn't say any names, but we know who he's talking about. He was talking about Curtis, Portia, and Jordan. He was asking her for her advice. He feels like he owes it to Portia to tell her what he saw. I said, but you don't know what you saw. I mean, obviously they got something going on. They ain't got nothing going on, but they about to have something going on. That's what it looked like. But you don't know what you saw. To myself, do I owe it to her to tell what I saw? What did you see them standing close together? What you seen? What you gonna tell? I saw them standing together. Now you could say that, because she said they supposed to be standing away from each other. Jordan said she was gonna stay away or whatever. Now that'll be something. But other than that, what you gonna say? I saw them together. They weren't kissing or nothing. But they look like they wanted to kiss on today's episode though. Let's see, what else? I said, you got nothing. You just want her for yourself. But yeah, he ended up calling Jordan saying he needs to talk to her, but by that time, that's when the whole Stella situation happened. Let's see. Wiley was talking to Michael because Tracy was saying something. They came there to get ice cream, and she made it seem like there was no ice cream or whatever because she seen Drew, and she didn't want them to run into him. And he wanted to know why Tracy lied and why she's pretending. He feels like she misses Gio, and that's what led Michael to get up and go over there. Michael got up to go talk to her and say, he had a conversation with Gio. He felt like he should make the first move and how good of a person that Dante and Brooklyn is and stuff like that. And that's when Stella came over there to let him know that Drew was over there talking to Wiley. This man don't sit up here. What Wiley said? What did he say? He said, basically Uncle Drew said that Willow misses him or whatever, and you should let me see him or whatever. I said, you low down thing, you low down thing, you. Excuse me. Let's see. Stella thinks that Tracy's taking a gamble with the whole Measure C thing, but Tracy actually ended up pulling from it. After the whole situation with Wiley, she pulled back from it. I don't know if it's going to be too late or what, but yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Let's see. I think Drew was talking to Martin when he said he doesn't think that it's right that Willow can't see her kids. And I was like, you not getting it. What's not clicking up there? And I said, you the reason. I take that back. You largely a part of the problem. I was like, he doing everything but the right thing. You said you was leaving. Why you over there in these folks' face messing with this little boy again? I said, I knew that he was coming. He already done told him something or allowed him to overhear something the first time. He done took his tail up over here the second time. I said, yeah, he should have hit him again. He should have hit him twice. No, hold on. Let's see. Then when he hit him, he started smiling. He started smiling. I said, he crazy. I said, he got what he wanted. He gonna start smiling. He like, got you now. I got you now. But I wasn't expecting him to go to Sonny. I thought he was gonna tell him, if you don't allow Willow to see the kids, I'm gonna send you away. I'm gonna send you to jail. And I also thought about, how he had her sign the document, but I don't think it held up in court though. Because I was gonna ask y'all if anything happened to Michael, and they said she couldn't see the kids, so would he get custody or what? But no. Let's see. Let's see. Vaughn ends up telling Josh how he thinks that Britt will recognize her, that she's a liability. That's when he was trying to get her to leave, and she ended up leaving, but she came back. Portia thinks that tonight should be a fresh start for her and Curtis. Felicia ends up telling Isaiah to stay out of it, but he didn't. He's like, still something I could do. And that's when he called Jordan. I said, come on now. I said, it ain't your place. It ain't your place. Don't worry, she'll be over there soon enough. But let's see. Michael tells Tracy he talked to Gio. We already talked about that. Drew talked to Wiley, said Willow misses him and Michael should let him see her, and that's when Wiley was confronting him or whatever. That's what led Tracy to come over and say that she's pulling from the whole Measure C thing. She's pulling her support from him. I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. I said every time they cut to the scene with Jordan, I expect Curtis to be gone, but no, they over here popping champagne and stuff. They over here popping champagne. And I already said the part where I said, now Turner, you could have easily came up with an excuse to leave. She done ate pizza and got comfortable sitting down, having a chit chat about when he started cooking pizza and stuff. What else? Michael tells Drew to stay away from his son. I think, what led him to hit him? What led him to hit him? I think he said something about tell Wiley the truth about his mother or something like that. Something he said to him. Let's see. Let's see. Where I stop it? I already said Isaiah wanted Jordan to come to the hospital. She ended up making it. Turner said she wouldn't have come if she knew his daughter would have been there. That's when she ends up apologizing to Sunday for how she reacted about the gifts and stuff like that. Martin tried to get Drew to come back. He was like, Drew, come over here. Somebody want to talk to him. But he kept on prying. He wanted a reaction out of Michael, and he got it. He wanted him to hit him. So he had leverage, and he hit him. Now, I wonder what he wants Sonny to do, though. Y'all think Sewell told him the information? I don't. But what y'all think he wants Sonny to do? Convince Michael to let him see the kids? But how that would work? I don't know. Let's see what else. Let's see. Too little, too late. I already said Martin tried to get Drew to come back over there, but it was too little, too late because Michael hit him. Stella ends up telling Felicia that Drew tried to get a little boy to turn against his father. Portia showed up and they were just talking and bonding and stuff like that. They ended up sleeping together at the end of the episode. They showed the guy that had the little red, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to say the little bandana thing tucked in his shirt. I don't know what it's called. Scarf. I'm going to say a scarf tucked in his shirt. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, he outside. He got the little weapon, the little silencer on and everything. So he walked in or whatever, talking about some room service. I think Vaughn realized, nobody ordered that. And then he hurried up, got the weapon, and they started tussling. Next thing you know, he got him choking him. And stuff. What else? Portia talks to Curtis about being nervous about their date. We already talked about that. Them two dudes showed up. They be getting the people to play these parts. Remember that dude? I don't know if he was originally supposed to be the head of the WSB or what. And they had him replaced. Y'all remember that dude? He played that part real good. This dude, they done brought two guys up over here to get Stella or whatever. You Stella here? She's like, yeah, or whatever. And they was talking about fraud. I said, Stella. I hope you didn't do it. I hope the plot twist is that you didn't do it. Otherwise, you and Portia about to be in jail together. You and Portia gonna be in jail together. But yeah, shit. I think Jordan was there. I think Stella was inviting Jordan to come to some event or dinner she having for Marshall because he's supposed to be coming back to town or whatever. And I said, see, these family members be a part of the problem. Now, this lady ain't got no business. TJ ain't even nowhere around. Now, if TJ was there, then I might understand. But why you over here inviting her, especially when I don't know if they ever told her. I don't think she knows. I take that back. But either way it go, why she inviting her over here? She ain't got no business at these folks' house. She done had no business being at these folks' house. She trying to invite her to the dinner and stuff like that. Isaiah just back there being nosy, looking and stuff like that. But like I said, the dudes showed up to talk to Stella, said they had questions about fraud. Felicia was looking too. Because I think she did have Elizabeth sign some documents. But I'm hoping it's not what it looked like. Drew needs to disappear. Exactly. Ain't nobody handled him yet. He been a problem for so many people in the town. And it hasn't been no, what they call it? A whodunit yet. This man done got away with so much stuff. Let me see. Said, how long are you going to keep lying to Wiley? Yeah, that's what he said about his mother. That's what he said. And Michael punched him. If I was Michael, I wouldn't be sorry either. Drew going after Stella. That Drew is. And so I just learned what POS mean, y'all. I just learned. I think I was on Facebook. I was like, what POS mean? I was like, oh, that's what it mean. Let me see what else. Let's see. We stopped at the guy showing up for Stella. I said they don't showed up for Stella. Drew on Sunny. Drew showed up. I don't know if Justine, aka 88 Turner, was leaving out or what, but Drew announced himself. He knocking on the door and he announced that it's Congressman Kane or whatever he calling himself these days. I don't even know if he going by Kane or Quartermain. Who cares at this point? It's Drew. It's Drew. He announced himself and she was like, he can't see me here or whatever. He was like, he won't hide or whatever. Why she hid? I just realized, did she hide right there behind the door? I was like, what happens if he walks in? Because you know they would just be walking in folks' houses and stuff. Did she hide right there when they showed her or was she back there? I don't know, y'all. Let me know. But yeah, she was like, can't see her, so that's what he told her to hide. So she ends up hiding. He's talking about some, he wants Sonny to do what he want, or Michael will be arrested for assault. And Justine made a face and stuff like that. I said, yeah, about time somebody with power can do something about this. But at the same time, she ain't gonna be no help. Because if he find out that she stay up in his face too, he gonna have more leverage. Now, apparently that's what they want. Everybody keep getting, I said that wrong. Drew keep getting leverage on everybody. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. How you keep getting all this information on everybody and their mama? I don't know. But yeah, I think that was the last thing, y'all. I think that was the last thing. No, the last thing was Josh shooting at towards Vaughn and the guy that got Vaughn. Now, I don't know if she actually ended up, shooting him or Vaughn, but we'll see Monday, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day, a great weekend, and be safe.